This is the story of my Gold Award project, our journey through Haiti, and the lasting memories we created.
I really worked hard on not having any expectation. I had educated myself a little bit about Haiti and have over the years, certainly with so many of the national disasters, hurricanes, the earthquake of 2010. It was a country that appeared to get a lot of help, but I believe was still in rough shape.
I came into this trip expecting to have this overall feeling of adventure, curiosity, and just spontaneity.
I expected the trip to be a little more relaxing than it was. It took a lot to travel, to be on the move constantly. 6-7 hour car rides through Haitian traffic, which is like a free-for-all, but you're not actually moving.
So I went there with a completely open mind.
Although none of us seemed to have a clear vision of what to expect once we got there, we did understand our mission.
We wanted to provide some kind of first aid or emergency preparedness kind of class for this trip, and then to see how it was received, and then maybe plan other trips in the future.
The mission is what really drew me, because certainly it was community service, which I love and support. I think there needs to be more of it, certainly in our country. I knew that it was going to be powerful. Even if we had only reached a couple of schools, I felt that for young adults, their mentors, teachers, educators, to understand some basic first aid, I felt would be really helpful.
I raised $1,200 to purchase the supplies needed for 100 first aid bags. We distributed the bags to all workshop participants. Upon arriving in Haiti, to carry out our mission, we were confronted with the inconveniences of traveling. Trouble with rental car companies, waiting for our host, and traffic. I was slightly stunned. I haven't really been to a third world country before.
Our connection in Haiti was a little bit late, and so we had all these lovely people at the airport wanting to help us, thinking that they knew our contact.
We were kind of getting excited to get out of the airport. It did take a few hours, literally.
Despite the drastic differences between the US and Haiti, the ways in which we live, and the inconveniences we live with, we were able to accomplish everything we set out to do.
I think it was received incredibly well. I think the ramifications of that trip are large.
So I think for the time period that we had, we did quite a lot, and we accomplished quite a lot in teaching people and spreading the knowledge that we were bringing. I think if we had more time, then I think that our message would be spread a lot faster.
There was a Haitian scout that attended the last workshop, and he took some of our first aid bags. He listened to the class, participated, and then he went back to Port-au-Prince, where he's based, and offered the first aid class to his troop.
I was able to stand back a little bit and watch them connect with the children, handle themselves with grace and incredible patience. Their information was well received. It was well organized. I think the girls in the end seemed to effortlessly present to hundreds of people. I think the first one, everyone was a little nervous. I remember Amelia, just like her, and almost like her knees shaking and just, pacing and just, visibly anxious about the presentation. But by the last one, I mean, she's just, talking to people like it's a town meeting, ready to run for, politics. It was pretty amazing. I have to say, out of all the good that I enjoyed, it was a huge struggle for me to see the litter, the waste. I mean, it was kind of like a cesspool in some places. I mean, it was just so filthy. The water seemed contaminated. It was really heartbreaking. Solutions would require a genuine effort, I think, by countries that wanted to invest in doing the right thing to help a poor country. But I believe that organizations in the know with the resources have to start communicating.
It's through human connection that we create change. It's not about patching up a scar or a Band-Aid. It's about eliminating the need for a Band-Aid totally.
We had an eye-opening and heartwarming trip, exposing us to new experiences and bonding moments.
Came back from Haiti really appreciating my life here and the resources that I do have, because the resources that they're fighting for are things we take completely for granted. Electricity, running water, we have those, and on a daily basis we can rely on them and know that they'll work. In Haiti, things like that are not even existent in some places. Where we were staying, there was no electricity and no running water. That's something that's very normal and people deal with on a daily basis. Electricity goes out, and that's just part of life. So I guess the takeaway is that you don't need all those conveniences and resources to live a happy and meaningful life.
I don't know that I have been on a trip and laughed as hard as I laughed on this trip. We had just such a great time. I spent, a week with 5 of the finest people I know. Beautiful, beautiful young ladies. And I mean physically beautiful, but also spiritually, emotionally beautiful, with just enormous love in their hearts. I'm going to cry. I'm in education. I meet young children. I work with them every day. And Americans have so much, and I do feel that there's so many young people that just don't realize how much they have. This group of girls that I went to Haiti with, they understand and they appreciate.
A question circulated as we packed our bags. When would we return? For most of us, we probably wouldn't return. Not because the smiles, hugs, and kisses weren't worth it, but because we don't know where our lives will take us. Yet, I have no doubt that in some way or another, all of us will continue the work we started in Haiti. One thing is for sure, they changed our lives and we changed theirs. What more could you wish for?
Off we go, kids, for another adventure.
My God.
Au revoir! We will miss you all.